Well, we're back right here in the studio, and we have with us Dr. Arwa Ahmed البقصمي. She's a doctor of dental surgery. Doctor, welcome to our program, Hello Kuwait.
Thank you for having me again.
Nice to have you with us. So, Doctor, as a dentist focusing on, different things, gum surgery, what inspired you to pursue this specific field within dentistry?
Growing up, I always wanted to be in aesthetic dentistry, but after graduation and coming back to Kuwait, you have to go through residency for 1 year and be trained by a specialist in each month. And I was so lucky to be trained by a female gum surgeon who had the delicacy of a female touch, but at the same time, the wit of a challenging personality. So I was also shadowing a head and neck surgeon, so it was a nice combination to combine the delicate hand of a female and the wit of a head and neck surgeon who always makes you feel like it's not a big deal and everything is easy.
So you kind of went into that field by that way?
Yes, yes. So it was always something that I did not see myself doing, but I'm so grateful that I ended up being here.
Excellent, excellent. You've treated more than 1,600 gummy smile cases in Kuwait.
Yeah.
So for our audience watching right now, what is a gummy smile? Tell us a little bit about that, and why do you keep track of the cases? Just for your personal reference, shed light on that, please.
Yeah, so a gummy smile is basically when there's a gum show for more than 4 millimeters when you smile. You might see it as a small measurement, but comparing it to the size of teeth and the proportions of the face, some people might not find it aesthetically pleasing. So it is a personal choice to treat it, but sometimes it comes with health concerns. That's when it turns into a disease and needs to be treated accordingly. The reason why I keep track of my cases is because the only person that I want to be better than is the person that I was yesterday. So keeping track of my cases really gives me that internal stimulants to really do better and be faster while doing those surgeries as well, because you can be faster while doing it wrong, but I want to be faster while doing it right as well.
Excellent.
It also
Great to hear your dedication.
Yes, of course. And it also helps my patients to trust me more, knowing that I've done so many cases, and it helps my colleagues to refer cases to me, knowing that I will take care of the patients.
Excellent. Doctor, could you please share a notable case where your skills as a gum surgeon had a significant impact on a patient's life?
I had a patient who was also a dentist, and she was not very happy with her smile because some of her patients were commenting that she did not have a beautiful smile. So she had a very shy personality, and for us as doctors, we see a lot of patients per day, so you need to have a social personality as well. So I told her that I promise you, I'm not only going to change your smile, I'm going to change your life as well, but you're gonna have to go through the full treatment plan that I have written for you. And she agreed. So what we did is that we started with lifting the gums up to increase the crown length, and then lowering the lip down to decrease the gum show. And then I referred her to an aesthetic doctor to do her Hollywood smile. And then he referred her to a dermatologist to inject fillers for her chin to improve the profile of the face. So when I saw her after the 1 year follow-up visit, she came to me and she started crying, and she told me how her life has changed in the past 1 year just because she got her smile done.
More confident she was feeling, huh?
Yeah, and she even told me that she was engaged and she was getting married.
That's nice.
Yeah, so it's really beautiful to be a part of such a beautiful change in someone else's life.
Of course, that must make you feel very proud.
For sure.
So, Doctor, how do you, how does your artistic background influence your approach to dentistry and gum surgery?
Well, to be a good surgeon, you need to have a good hand-brain coordination. So I always say that the brain needs science and knowledge, but the hand needs art and skills. So your brain needs to trust your hand in order to perform the order to do the surgery, because sometimes in surgery you get surprised by the case and something comes up, so you really need to be creative while treating the case. It's also important to have an eye for beauty, because it's as important to have an artistic skill to see the beauty in things, so that you know how to change the proportions for each case so that it can look beautiful for each and every patient individually.
Doctor, can you discuss a project or initiative that combines your expertise in dentistry, brand ownership, and artistry together?
In 2015, 22, me and my partner decided to found a Kuwaiti medical and beauty supplies brand. And the reason why we decided to do so is because we noticed that a lot of patients were having difficulties in using some of the products. So we really wanted to make products that are easy to use so that they can be able to take care of our work in the clinic, because we do 50% of the work, but people at home should take care of our work by using the right products. And I see a lot of people have great feedback about the brand, even though it has been in the market for 2 years.
Good to hear that. So it's going well?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, good to hear that. So Doctor, what motivated you to become a brand owner in Kuwait alongside your dental practice? Is this because you saw that this was a needed thing, as you just said, or tell us more about that? The products may have been too difficult for the patients. Tell us more in detail.
Yes, exactly. I always wanted to be an inventor. Even my graduation project at the university, my first graduation project was an invention, and I had a meeting with one of the most prestigious companies in dentistry, and she gave me an advice that I will never forget. She said, first of all, never tell your ideas to anyone without patency. And she told me that the idea was too expensive to perform, thus it will be more expensive for the client to buy them. So that's when I knew that I need to create something that is easy to use and can be affordable to clients to buy and to spread, especially that I'm trying to help my patients to brush easier or take care of their oral hygiene easier.
So your brand is quite successful, Doctor.
Alhamdulillah.
So what made it so successful in such a short time?
It's because, you know, if you really think about it, the brand has been in the market for 2 years, but I've been in the market for 10 years. So I really had the grit throughout these years to really have a good pool of patients. You know, I've always been a hard worker and I've always enjoyed working as a dentist. So I really gained the trust of a lot of good amount of patients, and thus
it helps with the brand then.
Yes, correct.
Because when you're tied with the brand, they know your personality and your work ethic.
Correct. When they trust you, they're going to trust the brand as well.
Of course. So it's good to see that that's working together. So how do you balance this, being a dentist, a gum surgeon, a Kuwaiti brand owner, an artist? Mashallah, multifaceted and doing a lot of things, Doctor.
I've always been a person who does a lot of things at the same time.
Multitasking too.
Yes, but I've always been good in time management as well. And I do believe that in order to have a balanced life, you need to take control over your time. So I also do believe that I'm not going to be able to finish all of these things in one day, so it's better to divide them in weeks or months. I also understand the human part of these roles, that I need to compromise some of them in order to achieve the others. It's also important to communicate with your teammates about your vision so that they can help you to get there faster as well. And I'm so grateful to have professionals alongside me so I can consult them about medicine, about business, and about leadership. And also that will help you to get there faster as well. So managing time also means you need to get there faster as well.
So a lot of great things going on, and we wish you always the best of luck, Doctor. Any last words, advice, anything for the audience watching Hala Kuwait tonight?
One of the best investments you can ever gift yourself is education. And education means that you're going to be able to achieve things and perform higher. And I'm not talking about just educating yourself in life. I'm talking about educating yourself in relationships, in your passions, and even educating yourself in the things that you don't enjoy, because that will help you to get to the life that you do enjoy. So it's very important to know, because knowing will help you see, and knowing will help you understand. Knowing will also help you grow. So book that consulting appointment, go to that seminar, read that book, and I'm pretty sure that you're going to get in life where you want to be.
Very well said, and it was a pleasure having you on Hala Kuwait, Doctor.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. We'd like to thank Dr. Arowa al-Baqsmi, Doctor of Dental Surgery, for joining us tonight right here on Hala Kuwait. Right now we're going to move on to another one of our amazing reports. Stay tuned.